the pride that he takes in guarding whoever he needs to guard, depending upon what's best for that particular game, whether it's guarding a guard and chasing over and pick and roll, picking him up full court, or guarding a guy like Zion that he has to get high pickup points on. So I think he's understanding that he can have a crazy impact on the game in many ways without scoring, and he's taking pride in that. And I think his defensive ownership has been big for us.
Coach, you spoke about earlier in your soliloquy. You spoke about
soliloquy.
Your team has the lowest average of points off turnovers, right?
Yeah.
The Pelicans had 12 in the first half.
You talking about offense or defense? We have on offense?
Allowing teams points off turnovers.
I got you. Yeah.
So, the Pelicans had 12 in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke about redirecting players in transition. Is that like something you guys talk about? Like when there's a turnover, just redirecting them on a fast break rather than just allowing them to get up the floor?
I mean, no, we mostly talk about trying not to turn it over. That's the biggest thing and having an understanding of where those turnovers come from. Usually they come from either not being strong with the ball, poor spacing, and then, poor spacing forces you into a tough decision. And so really it's just about trying to be tough with the ball and have great spacing so that we don't get into those. I think we end up with 13, but we had, 8 of those in the first half? And so we just cleaned it up in the second half.
Joe, back to the fourth quarter stuff. It seems like in Atlanta especially, the pace really slows down, more so than the usual natural fourth quarter slowdown of pace. Today, you guys played with like a better pace in the fourth quarter. Is that something that you guys have noticed, addressed, or anything like that? Like when it slows way down, like Jason took that 8-second violation of the last game. That kind of stuff. Is playing with the better pace down the stretch a focus or anything you guys talk about?
I think the difference between that game and this game was we got stops and held them to one shot, so we weren't taken out of the net every other possession. So I think that allows us to get into our stuff quicker. But I do think today, you're right, we don't necessarily want to play faster, we just want to think faster. We want to get to our spacing faster, think faster, get into what we're really trying to execute at that particular time. And so I think that's the biggest thing. But I have to go back. One of those Atlanta games, we actually played faster in the fourth quarter than our average is. I have to go back on which one it was.
Okay.
But tonight we flowed faster. Like we got into our spacing faster. We knew exactly what we wanted faster, mainly because we only ran one thing.
Right, but you run that one thing and you gets into KP, kicks back out, you get a swing, you get multiple options.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you get into it a little bit quicker. And you
no question. Yeah.
As opposed to start the play with 10, 11 on the clock,
Mm-hmm.
kind of eliminate, you yourself eliminate your own options.
Yeah, so I think we got stops, which helped us this time. But we did a better job of just flowing into exactly what we wanted.